It's Monday morning, and it's a beautiful cloudy day, and I've always asked people, do Mondays get any better as time goes on? I mostly ask that to much older people, and the answer is a resounding no. I gotta take this call. Anywho, after I was rudely interrupted by the customer, yeah, the answer is probably not. But you know what? Somebody always got it worse. It could always be worse. So stay positive. You'll get through it. At least you're not driving into Hoboken on a Monday morning. Look at these idiots. Enough room to park, but not enough room to do any fucking thing else. First thing I do in the morning after I inspect the truck is I take a look at this. Warning, serious death or serious injury can occur. Apply that to everything in this job. You just never know what's going to happen. You're dealing with heavy trucks, a Moffett. You could deal with brakes, breakdowns, and yeah, you never know. I gotta tell you guys what happened with this delivery, by the way. I'll tell you in a little bit. Well, I'm glad I got out of that one. I'm just stopping for my coffee, Dunkin' Donuts. I know where every Dunkin' Donuts is in New Jersey. I have more points than God. Probably get free coffee for like a year. Maybe. Anyway, and also, no more iced coffee. It's time for hot coffee. There's too much sugar in that stuff. No bueno. Anyway, so I got out of that job. I pull up. I got 38,000 pounds of drywall. And he had a little tiny spot for me. Just enough to park and maybe put something behind me. But one of his guys was waving me back. I pulled in, got my spot, and then the guy waves me back. And I back into this big tree branch. And it cracked. And the guy that owned the house, I guess he rents next to the place I delivered to, came out. He was livid. He was cursing me out. He was like, F this, F you, F that. I held my tongue because it kind of was my fault, but the other guy was waving me back. So, anyway, he just, it's a regular day. Didn't think anything was going to happen on a Monday morning, but this guy is losing his mind over this tree. They are amputating the branch. It's gonna be okay, tree. But that guy is, that guy is livid. That comes with the job. You just gotta keep going. Another thing about that tree branch in Hoboken, people park on both sides of the streets. There's trees on the sidewalks that overhang the street. It was bound to happen. Even the tree next to it had scars on it from, and a lot of people trim their trees too, because you got trucks coming through there. What are you supposed to do? And so the contractor said he was going to take care of it. I apologized to the guy, and he just said, unbelievable, unbelievable. Person he was still mad. He said it was his favorite tree in the world, don't even know what's the history. It was probably the city tree. But and I even asked the cop that was holding traffic. I was like, "Is that really my fault?" And he was like, "I don't know." He was like, "How are you supposed to do your job with that?" So I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it anymore. We'll see what comes next. I had this truck for a year now. It's a 2025. I never gave it a name, or gender, or pronouns. So I need help with this one, guys. Put down in the comments. What should I name it? Is it boy or girl, or what? Something's on fire over there. Front row seats for this one. I guess they're putting it out. I don't want to spray shit on me. Fires now. Oh, that's a work can. That thing's charred. Monday. Of course it started raining. I actually like the rain. Makes it more cozy. So you gotta get outside and do the delivery. But I haven't learned to embrace the suck. So I don't. I got another 33,000 pound load. It's definitely more than that. It's not what it says on the ticket. This has got to be 42,000. 7 minutes away. So Jake brake action. Got the third axle down. Helps stabilize the truck. Gives me more braking power. Important. What's going on here? Everybody slow down and look at them cutting the road in the rain with a leaf blower. And we're passing the Turtleback Zoo. Great place to bring your kids. Yep. Yeah, these automatic trucks are pretty good compared to those old Macs I started with. Those things, manual transmission, there was no room for error in shifting. The freaking things didn't even have cup holders in it. And the air conditioning and heat, not so great. They have the heated air conditioning on the bottom by your leg, so the only thing that gets cold is your knee, your kneecap maybe. Once you get in one of these new trucks, automatic, you don't ever want to go back. You still have to slow these things down though, it's not all, easy. But these trucks, these newer trucks have great brakes, they have a great Jake brake. that slows the truck down. You got your Bluetooth, so you can put on your podcast, you know, whatever you want to listen to. You know, and the heat and air conditioning is great. I mean, I'd rather drive this truck than my Honda Civic. That thing has got more blind spots than this one does. You know, you got great mirrors on this. You can see the whole load. You can check the straps, make sure they're not loose. If I was in the old truck, I would have just ran that light. Maybe give it a little honk on the horn. But this can stop pretty good, you know, even in the rain. Everybody's on their phone. I could look down right into people's cars and they all got their phone here on their right knee. It's just crazy. You know, you have people that speed like maniacs, but I swear the worst problem is nowadays is everybody's on their phone farting around on it. You know, they'll be in the fast lane doing 10, 15 under, you know, and I go by them and I can see them on their phone. You know, sometimes I air horn them. You know, it's like, just wake up and drive. At least get in the slow lane and just let people go. Because when you do pass them, then they look at you and you're like, oh, this guy's passing me, I'm going to drive faster now. It's pretty cool. Cool. We're like 2 minutes away. See how hardcore these construction guys are since it's pouring out now. See if they're even there. By the way, I bought that camera. At like maybe midnight last night. Everybody's sleeping and I'm just like, all I'm thinking about is getting that camera. I got it. I closed my eyes and pressed place order. But that's how we're gonna get some action shots outside of the truck. You know, you'll be able to see what I'm looking at when I'm on the deliveries. So I think it'll be fun. Hopefully it's, you know, a hit or miss doing this. Give it a try. Gotta take risks sometimes. Oh, she's talking on her phone with her left hand. Said 50% chance of rain today. Raining pretty hard. Get a little wet. Yeah, I can make the turn, lady. Don't move. Stay there. Block it up. Big turn. Alright, we're going to be pulling up. Nobody's here. Wow. This is gonna be an easy one. Plenty of room. Nobody's here, they got space. This is great. The only problem with this one is, since it's raining so hard, I might sink into the ground a little bit. It's got room in the driveway too. I'm gonna call this guy and make sure where he wants me to put it. Then I'm gonna get my rain gear on. Maybe it's the rain jacket. So we got all this to put here. Oh, always raise the third axle when you park. Oh, they are here.